Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over the 3 things that we go over on the channel each and every single day. And those 3 things include where you guys can find Madame Nazar's location. We're going to go over all the daily collection sets and their current cycles. And then we're also going to go over all of the daily challenges. But if you guys are enjoying these videos and want to continue seeing these videos, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that we destroy the YouTube algorithm by making sure that you guys go ahead and share these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can. And making sure that you guys literally take a couple seconds to go ahead and like and comment down below, because ultimately all you have to do is go and say, hey, hi, how are you? Ask a very simple question, maybe throw in a number like number 1, maybe number 20, whatever it is. Just go ahead and throw anything down in the comments and then literally smack that like button. Make sure that you break your mouse in the process, because that's how we're going to know if you guys actually click that like button or not. So anyway, go ahead and do that right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to what we're going to be talking about in today's episode, and that's going to be starting out with the collection sets and their current cycles. So we got fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 4. We got the lost jewelry, also at cycle number 4. The arrowheads at cycle number 5. Family heirlooms at cycle number 6. And then the coins also at cycle number 6. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So definitely make sure that you guys get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, especially if you want to make any money here in Red Dead Online. I know I've gone over this many times, but if you guys want to make money like I have, and I know that there's a lot of other people that have made way more money than I have, collector roll is what you guys need to do in order to make that happen. All right, so we got American Wildflowers. That's going to be a part of cycle number 5. There's going to be 3 sets every single day. Tarot cards at cycle number 6, antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 5, and then last but not least, we got the bird eggs also at cycle number 5. All right, let's go over the daily challenges. First, we're going to go over the list mode, and then we're going to follow that up with extensive detail, so you guys can hopefully make at least a little bit of extra gold here in Red Dead Online. Let me know if you guys are at point 1. You can leave that as a comment. You can point 1, 0.15, point 2, 0.25. I'd like to know where people are currently at. We got cooked 3 seasoned pork, 1 defended a campsite, 5 English mace picked. We got 5 herbs eaten. We got 3 little brown bats collected, 3 player kills with a shotgun in free roam events, and then 3 prairie chickens skinned. The bounty hunter roll, we got 2 bounties completed within 1 real world hour, 2 bounties completed with at least 1 other posse member, 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback. The trader roll, 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period, 6 large animal carcasses donated crypts, and then we got 1 resupply mission completed with 5 minutes left. The collector roll, 3 arrowheads found, 3 fossils found, and then 3 tarot cards found. The Moonshiner Roll, $200 money made from selling moonshine, 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact, and then 2 moonshine story missions completed. And then the Naturalist Roll, we got 5 animal samples sold to Harriet, 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp, and then don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. Actually, a lot of these seem relatively easy today, so let's go ahead and break them down for you guys. And we're going to do that right now. So let's do that. We got 3 cooked seasoned pork. Now, this does require a couple different things. So it requires seasoning, it requires you to cook it, and then it requires you to make sure that you guys have the pork. So number 1, any campfire will work. So you can be your wilderness campfire, which you have to cook 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness campfire anyway. You have your camp that will work. Any of the campfires that are in any of the major cities, or also any of them that are sprinkled throughout the world, or like at a defended campsite, for example. And then you need to get seasoning, thyme, oregano, or mint. You can pretty much find them anywhere. Right where I'm at, which is just outside of Valentine, along the Dakota River area, is a great spot to find all 3. You can find them all along that on both sides of the river. And then pork. Well, there's a couple different spots that you guys can get pork. Number 1, you can actually get pork right here at Flatneck Station. That is a spot to actually go ahead and get that. There is pigs here in Valentine as well, right here, and also behind the sheriff's station over here. You can also go after wild boar, which you can find a lot of them in the Blue Water Marsh area and whatnot. And then you can also find the Collar Pickery, which is going to be pretty much anywhere down in New Austin area. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We got defended a campsite. I'm going to show you guys a couple different locations on the map that you guys can go to in order to get this one completed. My go-to locations are in Blue Water Marsh, right between the A and the R in Marsh. Let's see here. We've got another one that will pop up from time to time outside of Blackwater. like right in this general area right here. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what other ones normally pop up for me. And then the one that is down here by Tumbleweed, by Benedict Point, between the N and the E, is a really good opportunity. Those are the only really the ones that pop up for me. I know that there are other ones, but those are the most common that pop up for me. 5 English Mace pick. Now for this one, I'm actually going to go to a different location than I've ever gone before. At least I don't think I've ever done anything down here, and that's going to be down in Thieves Landing area. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to go ahead and mark the locations that you guys need to go to in order to do that. I'm trying to go to different locations anyway because, quite frankly, I go over a lot of the same locations all the time. But if we can get some new things, and eventually you guys will start to know where a lot of these are at as well, that will really, really help you guys out. So everywhere that I just marked is an English Mace opportunity. Otherwise, if you guys pretty much go out west towards like Fort Mercer and the Plainview area, pretty much anywhere in there, there's a ton of English Mace as well. But this is fairly close to a fast travel destination of Blackwater. All right, moving on to the next one. We've got 5 herbs eaten. You can eat the English Mace. You can eat whatever you currently have in your inventory. It really doesn't matter. Just eat any 5 herbs. Preferably not like the common bull rush or anything that's going to make you puke. But whatever. It's your character. You can do what you want. We got 3 little brown bats collected. You can actually find them a lot in the New Hanover in the evening hours, pretty much like right now. So around here and the Heartland Overflow and anywhere in the Heartlands. Blue Water Marsh is a really good opportunity in the evening hour to find little brown bats. And then also, if you want to do it during the day, Elysian Pool right behind the waterfall here, just south of Ansburg, is a really good opportunity. You can also find mangy rats in this location as well. But typically there's 2 or 3, and it's not every single time, but there are times where you can find 2 to 3 bats pretty quickly in this area. Sometimes you might have to ride away and then come back. But at least with the overnight areas in the Heartland Overflow, in the Heartlands, and then also in the Blue Water Marsh area, just by riding around at night, you're probably going to find those 3 little brown bats. The next one on the list is 3-player kills with a shotgun in free roam events. It doesn't matter what shotgun you use. You can use whatever you want, and then in any of the free roam events. But the ones that I would recommend are Cold Dead Hands, Railroad Baron, and Dispatch Rider. And then we got Prairie Chicken Skin. 2 locations that I'm going to show you guys is, or at least the most common locations. I don't find these very often, but when I do find them, they're around Emerald Station, Emerald Ranch area, and also just west of Blackwater in the Great Plains area, kind of in this general area right here. Pretty much don't go anything further west than that road, especially this one right here, and then you don't go all the way into Blackwater. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is going to be the Bounty Hunter Roll. We got 2 bounties completed within 1 real world hour. Basically, just do 2 as fast as you possibly can. Do 2 with another posse member with a friend, and then you're going to get both of the top 2 completed, both completed within 1 real world hour, and then at least 2 complete, or at least 1 completed with a posse member. So there you go, easy peasy. Those were done at the exact same time, and then lasso them from your horseback. You can do this individually or with the other posse member if you guys would like. Moving on to the trader roll, we got 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period. You have to donate 6 large animal carcasses anyway. Otherwise, what I personally like to do is use the small animal carcasses just because you can shove a lot of them into your satchel, 10 of each quality and 10 of each type of small animal carcass, which is pretty amazing. So it's really not that difficult to get a stockpile of these. You're going to have to go hunting for a little bit of time, but once you actually do that and get a 10 of each of them, you know, from the poor, good to perfect qualities, then you're not going to probably have to do that for a while. And it's going to be bats, rats, toads, bullfrog, western chipmunks, squirrels, crows, and any other really small bird, which there's a ton of different varieties. Moving on to the collector roll, we got 3 arrowheads found. So again, arrowheads will be a part of cycle number 5, fossils will be a part of cycle number 4, and then the tarot cards will be a part of cycle number 6. So 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys where you guys can find Madame Nazar for today. Madame Nazar is actually going to be way out west over by Plainview. So this is actually the location that I was mentioning. So anywhere between Fort Mercer and Plainview, you guys are going to find a lot of English Mace over here as well. But unfortunately, Tumbleweed and Armadillo are your 2 fast travel destinations of choice in order to get out to this location. So I went with something a little bit closer to a fast travel. I guess I could have probably stayed around McFarland's Ranch for that, but here is everything that you guys need to know about Madame Nazar. All right, moving on to the next one. This is the Moonshiner Roll. We got $200 of money made from moonshine sold, and then at least 18 bottles intact. These literally go hand in hand. Make sure that you guys sell something that's strong or produce something that's a strong moonshine, because most of those are over $200. As long as you don't break any of the bottles on delivery, you'll make more than that $200, and you'll satisfy both of those requirements for the Moonshiner Roll. And then we got 2 Moonshine story missions completed. You can either do these directly through Maggie, or if you've already played them, you can actually do those through the progress menu again. And then the Naturalist Roll, 5 animal samples sold to Harriet. Whatever you guys want to sell, just sell them. I'm sure you guys probably have an abundance of them. It really doesn't matter what animal. Just don't shoot anything that's a small animal carcass, because you'll kill it. And then we got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. We kind of went over this earlier, but you guys can do like ammo or any other type of food that you would like. It's pretty easy to get 7 items there. And then we got don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. I don't think you have to kill any animals anyway today, so that makes it really nice and convenient. I guess if you don't have the pork, then you have to kill the pork. So you guys can either, and the little brown bats too. So I guess you'd have to choose. Do you want to wait after you get the 24 hours, or do you want to kill the animals and then wait for the 24 hours? Either way would work just fine. But that is everything done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding anything that we didn't go over in today's episode, or that we did go over, by all means, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Like I said, let's destroy that YouTube algorithm by making sure that you guys like and comment. And if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure that you guys do that as well, because that stuff really does help me out. And if it helps you guys out, it can help out somebody else. By destroying that YouTube algorithm, we can help more people out. It's a win-win, win-win-win, win-win-win. So let's go ahead and do that right now. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, you know what to do. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.